Welcome to all of those who are willing to join me for this mad mess that I have going on. I've got some things prepared. Today's what? Yeah, I'll empty these ones out first. And then I'll go and show you some mess that I've been creating. Very, very messy. Well, not as messy as not being able to load these up. That's alright. No one says that I have to be good at my job. All I have to do is keep loading, keep talking, keep loading, keep talking. Oh, you'll see in a minute the mess that I've created. If you remember from the last episode, I did have boxes stacked up there. And you can sort of see the mess that I have going on there. See if I can get down through this way to get these ones through. Not doing very good. Not a very good driver today. So these ones I'll actually put down here. It's only 10 of the green ones. So I'll keep them right out of the way for the moment. Because I'm about to go and get 20 of the other ones. And yes, I've made that much mess that I have to go through this way. Oh. Yeah, I'm starting to do a few other games lately. One of them I'm starting to do live streams. I'm thinking about doing live streams on some others, depending on what people are wanting. I'm wanting to not drop all this. And currently I am in the first beta, which came out I believe the 12th of May. There's another one that came out on the 14th of May. 12th of May is just routers. I haven't got to the other ones yet, but I'll jump in here and I'll show you. Right, we come down the list and we've got routers. And then the other beta is firewalls. So once they get that stuff sorted out, I'm guessing that'll be making it to the full game. So I did the last episode with the routers. Yeah. Mucking up my save a little bit, so now I'm stuck with the routers until they're fully implemented. But that's alright, because I like the way they look. I've got that much mess. I'm just going to dump these here. So, see this mess here? These and these. Well, this mess goes all the way here and here. Oh, does anyone remember that time that I said that I ended up in the roof? I'll see if I can do that again. Wait, I'm inside. Right, so now we're up here. can't get up there at the moment. But yeah, I was just jumping around trying to do some stuff. And then I ended up right up in the roof. Okay, stop messing around there. Grab these other three. Then I go and get the rest of my mess. It was somewhere here that I went up actually. So when I get this one back down there, I'll see if I can do it again. Just not high enough. Either that or they worked out they can go straight through the ceiling. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that the devs wouldn't be watching my videos. So I'm just too much of a small little fishy. Not even a goldfish. I like bait fish. Okay, let's alright, get this out there. I usually get all this stuff out there first and then do everything else, but I figured this is part of the game, so people can come along and enjoy the ride. Because no one said this game was easy. That'll do. Yes, I've got 20 of these ones. 20 of the yellows. 10 of the greens. And total of 43 of the blues. Hence the reason why there's so much mess everywhere. And yeah, I just want to get this done quickly because this is the last in here till I have to open up further. So get this one done, see how many views it gets, work out how often they're gonna get done, and then work out what my next live stream's gonna be. I'm starting to enjoy the live streams. So they're generally, you don't have to do all this running around before you spend half an hour inputting numbers. Which I think is why everyone else has given up on this game. But you know, if you want to jump in and play with some routers and firewalls, just go to your properties of the game and grab the latest beta and have at it. Well, I've definitely got a big mess going on in here because definitely got a lot of lag for the saves. I'll get this one right out of my way. Hopefully I've got everything else in the right order that I want it. So I wrote out where I want these. Switches to be, I believe. I'll leave that one at the top. Where have I got that? Oh. Yeah, I'll leave that one at the top. Now I'll put you there. Don't generally like having them under each other. And then next one was the fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7. And 9, 10. So 10, yeah, counting from here. 11, 12, 13. That's my next one. And 16 is the next one. It's 1. It's 2. 3, 4, 6. I'll leave this one here because calculated 7. Maybe that was one of my old calculations, but anyway. Let's start throwing these ones up. Never quite goes in the right spot if you stand up straight, does it? Pain in the butt, that's what it is. Not bothered standing back up. It's definitely going to be messy trying to get all these blue ones in. Yeah, they all just stay suspended in midair. One. Okay. Okay, so got everything in, managed to take out that one, so I didn't even need to open up this wall. See, that one's there. And just put in 3 more of these, and that should get rid of that one. Which drops me down 1 rack. Thought I'd already done that math, but obviously not. So, and that's the other one that we were not needing, so yes, now I just gotta go and work out my colours and all of my numbers. So that's midlife crisis, yep. You know what they're like. Okay, so I'll get these numbers written down, and if everyone wants me to continue on to Simp Hub and Sloth Nation, then they can let me know in the comments. But I might have numbers. 100, 2, 8, 2, 10 to 4, 2. $59, 107, 15, 7, 8, 2. And then 92, 22, 2013, 2. And that colour's like fluorescent green. I'll find a nice brighter than that fluorescent green. Let's see. More about there, I think. Wow, that's a nice one, isn't it? 3, 5, yeah, 4, 8. So, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. Let's grab it and run. Then I want to sit there and watch me wire all this up. No? Are you sure? Okay, I'll pause it for a minute for you. Okay, I'm back again for a few minutes. We are going to continue on a little bit. I'm up to my second reel cabling. We will just quickly do a few more because I know some people like to watch the cabling. I know there was 2 or 3 that said no, don't do it, but I've got to also show a little bit to those that like it. That's the rules. So, not too much anyway. It's actually going a lot faster than normal. I could actually fully wire in the green ones. Got the time run out on those, so that'll be a little different. Yeah. Okay, I heard somebody say, yeah, do that for a minute. Oh, out here. Quickly grab this one. The other one. 3 minutes, do you think I can do it? Probably not. Somewhere about here will do. Okay, I'll bring this over here. And here. And bring it in. Crikey, I don't have those ones either. See, this is what's going to take me so long. Cost me my time. Yeah, that one's done. There's my green here. Do you not have your thing in there? You don't have yours either. Oh no, what's going on here? See, now I'm going to run out of time. At least someone's a goose, aren't they? Yeah, I'll put all those in, but I didn't put the others in. Yeah, I'm going to run out of time. I tried, I failed. Living up to my reputation. But hey, I know someone wanted to see me try. Get that one going. Nah, I lost. Okay. Failed at the last second. Well, because didn't have that quite right. That's alright. Well, that's a fail occasionally. Where's my others? Right, yeah, I don't have you, so that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and 4. I've got 3 there. Typical. Well, what fun would life be if I couldn't fail? Got that one in. That was here, wasn't I? I'll bring this one straight up here. Yeah, it's only, what, 1 more there? Okay. So, into there, and then there. Oh, I have to get this up on. I had to believe I had hundreds of those. None there? Nope. Okay. So, I should have just... Oh, not unpaused. All the mistakes come out when I go to show things. Right, that's life, I guess. Oh, 2 more. You go on. You go on, they're all in. Bit wiring up, I guess. Yeah, this is definitely not a game that you can really twist this one in there. I'll go to there. Yeah, this is a game that you can't live stream. It's just ridiculous. They turn you on. Okay. That one's done, that one's ready to go. But since I failed, I'll just let the others run out of time too. Okay. He thinks I should hide the rest of my mistakes. Yeah, I think I agree with people. I don't pretend that I'm good at video games. Whoosh. One more way down there. Where's your hole? There's your hole. This is your hole. Something I get to say often. I'll stick that one in there. Slide that down. Okay. Now these ones go across there, I guess. Okay, who's tortured enough? Everybody is all left, okay. Okay, so let's put in the numbers. Now I understand why a lot of people don't put this on YouTube anymore. I have been doing this for 2 hours and there's only, what, half an hour recording time. It's a lot of work. There is over 90 machines, so could also take that into account, I guess. It takes a little bit of time to do that. I'm just glad that I don't stretch out cables as long as I've seen some people do. It will really get them stretching, but there's ways that you can do it where you use even less cable than I do. So. But yeah, it's a little bit exhausting trying to run after all of this. Okay, so that is my first 20. And this one here has got 43 machines. Oh. Okay, 10.2.2. So yeah, I wouldn't blame anybody if they said that they've had enough of it. As long as they can tell me something else in my games that they would like to see. And if the game isn't so stretched out like this one, might even put it to live stream. So that might be more fun, you know. People can actually tell me what they think about my gameplay. That's what the whole YouTube thing's about. People interacting with other people. Yeah, you come into a live stream, you tell me how I'm doing things right or wrong, and then you start conversing with a bunch of other people. Can always be fun. What have I done so far? 30 of them. We're getting there. We're getting there. That's taken a little while, doesn't it? I can imagine how many people would have quit on the game if you didn't have this next IP. Right, that is all of those ones. Now, this one, 59, 107, 82. This is only, what does I say are these? 20 of these ones. 10 green ones, so it's not that bad. Is that enough save, was it? Yep, okay. I wonder if there's going to be one of these that just stretches right through everything. Like over there, right through. Guess there would have to be, because I think I'm about halfway through magic doors. So, gosh, these ones. Well, I definitely got something green there. So, one of those is 3,000 short, so I have to look into that shortly. 192, 20, 13, 2. Now how many thousand down is that? That's 2,400 down. That's a lot, really. But you know, if I take out one large one and replace that with 3 smaller ones. Well, it's yellows. Right, that'd be a reason, wouldn't it? Okay, it's got the right thing here. Well, I guess, you know, we can't just have an easy life, can we? I'm not going to have enough cable there, am I? 5 meters. You know what? I'm not even going to kid myself. Hopefully that one there clears out. Well, how could I miss these ones? Let's just go up here. Down here. Well, that was horrendous. Okay. That was horrendous. So, yeah, I'm about how far up is that? That's 2 more. Yeah, I'd say that we're more than halfway through. Yeah, that's definitely 2 of them, so I'm more than halfway through. But if they get much bigger, yeah, we'll just be blasting all the way through. That's right though. An absolute mess. Close the door. Absolute mess it all is. Okay, this is where I'm going to leave this one, guys. Didn't turn out the way that I wanted, but someone can have an opinion on it for me. And I'll see you next time in the next episode or one of my other videos. Ciao for now, guys.